Hey guys, it's me, Nina, and today I have my June wrap-up for you. So, unfortunately, the month of June was a very slow reading month for me. I read 3 novels and 3 graphic novels, and I mean that's a good start. Like, if you're not a huge reader or you don't have the time to read like that, finishing one book is good. But like, I set my expectations very high for myself, and I like to finish like 6 to 10 books. So the fact that I've only read 3 and a few graphic novels was kind of a disappointment, but they were good books. So I am satisfied with what I have read. Let's get into it. So first off, I have The Siege and the Storm and Ruin and Rising, which are the second and third books in Leigh Bardugo's series, Shadow and Bone series, I think it's called. I don't know. I don't really want to go too much into it. It's a fantasy novel, a fantasy trilogy. It's very good. I definitely recommend it. If you want to kind of hear more about it, I think I've talked more about it last month when I read Shadow and Bone. So yeah. Then the next one I read is The Woman in the Window by A.J. Finn. This is kind of an intense novel, the suspense, thrilling novel. I thought it was pretty interesting. I had higher expectations, but I did enjoy it, and it was a lot of mystery and kind of like what's really going on. You kind of had like an unreliable narrator, and it was a lot of guessing games, and it was fun. I enjoyed it. It was cool. I love this cover. It dealt with agoraphobia, which I never really read about. And I thought that was very interesting, and I loved hearing about that, and I loved having that aspect in the story. How to explain this book to you, but it was pretty good. I give it like a 3.5 or 4 stars. It was really enjoyable, and yes. Moving on to graphic novels, I have The Wendy Project. This is probably my favorite read. First of all, I really enjoyed the artwork in this story. Really beautiful pieces. Lots of color. Beautiful statements. And the cover of this is beautiful. And, okay, the format of this book is like a journal. We have this little bookmark attached to it. The way that it comes, like, this is a journal. This is what a journal looks like. And I just think this is absolutely gorgeous. It is a fairy tale retelling of Peter Pan, and it focuses on Wendy and all that. And it is amazing. It blew my mind. I definitely suggest this to any and all of you. I threw this pretty fast because I don't have much detail to give on these books, to be honest. And it's just been a slow month for me, and so yeah. Sorry if you don't like this wrap-up. Next, I have Bloody Chester, which honestly I didn't enjoy very much. I probably give it like a 2.5 stars. The artwork was nice. I just didn't really like the story, which revolves around this boy named Chester, and he is hired to go burn down this town so that this virus, this plague, doesn't spread. And so he goes to this town, and pretty much everybody in this town is dead because of this plague. And he tries to convince the others that do not have the plague and seem to be immune to it to leave town so that he can burn the city. But they're stubborn, and so he has to like convince them otherwise or whatever. The last story I have is The City on the Other Side, which is a great junior graphic novel. This is like middle school and up, and I loved this. I thought the artwork was beautiful. This cover is absolutely gorgeous. It's a fantasy novel. It deals with fairies and stuff, and there's 2 worlds, and you can cross into the other world. They're called the Veil, and so this human has to go on the mission to save the princess, I guess. I don't know. I'm terrible at explaining things. We all know this. But I hope you enjoyed that. And so, yes, have a wonderful day, guys. Bye!